All right, welcome to this update recording for the Are You With Me modules from RLadies Sydney. So what I want to do in this video is show you how to make your data tidy, that is, make your data that is in wide format long, using the new functions in tidyr that have are replacements for gather and spread. So we're almost ready to plot our data, but in all likelihood, you've entered it in wide format. I'm going to show you what that looks like in a minute. And we want to make it long. And up until relatively recently, the standard way of doing that was using the gather function and the spread function from tidyr. I think almost a year ago now, maybe a bit more than a year ago now, Hadley updated those functions in the tidyr package to make them much, much more intuitive, so that I now can make my long data wide and my wide data long without even looking up the documentation. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So we'll start a new script and we'll load the tidyverse and the here function. And we're going to read in these two versions of the beach bugs data that I've created. So we'll start with the wide version. I'm going to use read CSV and tell R that our data lives here in the data folder, and the file is called beach bugs wide. And now we have a wide data format. You can see here that these are levels of beach bacteria that are averaged across sites for each year, and that the different beaches are each in a different column, right? So this is probably how you might have entered your data in Excel, entering memory scores for each participant across columns, or values of gene expression for each testing point across columns. This is the easiest way to enter your data in wide format, but it's not how R wants your data to be if you're wanting to use a package like ggplot. So we want to turn our data into long format. Let me show you what that looks like. So I've got another version of this data here. Read CSV here in the data folder, and this one is called beach bugs long. So this is the long version of the data. You can see that we have tidied our data, made it from wide format into long by pulling all of the values of beach bacteria into a single column called bug levels, and all of the different levels of site into another column called site. And so this transformation from wide data to long is really easy to do using the new function from the tidyr package called pivot longer. So let me show you how to do that now. What we're going to do is we're going to make a version, we'll call this beach long, and we're going to start by taking our wide data and piping it into pivot longer. Now, the pivot longer function wants to know three things. It wants to know the names of the columns, the name of the column that you want to create that will have what is currently the variable names that are wide, right? So we're going to put the names, in this case, of each of the beaches in a new variable called site. And so I kind of remember in this case, you are creating a new variable. So you want to put the name of that variable in quotes because it doesn't exist yet. And then we want to tell it what the name of the column that will contain our values is called. So we want to call our values column. In this case, we'll call this maybe bug levels. Right, so we've got to tell it what the name of the column we want to put the levels of site in, and the name of the column that we want to put the values in. And then if we want the range of columns that we are currently wide that we want to make long. So if we look at the wide version of data, it goes from Bondi Beach through to Tamarama Beach. So we could say Bondi Beach through Tamarama Beach, right? So we're telling it three things: what the column that we want the names of at the moment, the names of the variables to go in, the column that we want the values to go in, and the range of variables that are currently wide that we want to make long. All right, let's see how that works. Right, so now we've got this new thing in our environment called beach long, and it's gone from 6 observations to 66 observations. You can see now we've got all of the bug levels in one column, all of the levels of sight in another column, separately for each year.